For the second day, the Judicial Service Commission held interviews for the candidates eyeing the Chief Justice position. And once again, the Commission sought to prod into past judicial rulings made by the candidates to ascertain their suitability for the position. And so, when it came to Justice Samuel Bosire's turn,
would you say that you were not too harsh on the plaintiff, particularly on the issue of gender?
He was taken to task over a ruling he made on the famous criminal lawyer S.M. Otieno's burial dispute, pitting his widow Wambui Otieno against the deceased clan over who had the legal rights to bury the prominent lawyer.
Burials have to be dealt with under customary law. That was the constitutional provision. There was no other law to deal with issue of burial.
If this case came back to you today, and if you are to set way forward for every other judge as the head of the judiciary, how would you handle it?
Those customary practices which run counter to the human rights are not supposed to supersede the provisions on human rights.
His educational background as well as his long stint in the judiciary was also a matter of discussion.
Now I've seen you have a bachelor's degree with a second lower. And a second lower, to contextualize, on average Kenyan is like someone with a third division or a C minus. I may not be having the proper qualification, but I have the experience. Isn't there a possibility that, you may have become a very narrow-minded person as a result of just working through this one institution all your life? People have got to learn to update themselves.
And the debate went a notch higher.
You are attacking me on a personal liking or a personal disliking.
Justice Bosire, I would wish to clarify that when we interrogate you on your judicial decisions, we are aware that we are not a Supreme Court.
I have no apologies myself. Why should commissioners, apologize on my behalf?
The Commission, however, lauded the judge for his swift and accurate judgments made without delay and with precision, a quality that will come in handy if the current backlog of cases in the judiciary is to be effectively addressed. Justice Joseph Nyamu was interviewed in the afternoon session and was praised for his accuracy in judgments and his effective use of judicial lingua in determining cases. But a ruling he made in May 2010 that purported to outlaw Kadhi's courts as unconstitutional seemingly came back to haunt him.
The issue of the Kadhi courts. If such a case came before you, a hypothetical case, would you change your decision? Or would you feel able to change your decision?
You cannot really experiment on an issue like that. So that is my answer. I would have to have fidelity to the law and the Constitution as it is. It will not be a change of mind. It will be fidelity to the Constitution.
Commentaries that always run is to describe you as a gatekeeper.
I've given as many judgments against the government as I have given in favor. I do not know the count.
Though the interviews were conducted in the full glare of the news cameras, the JSC agreed that when a matter deemed personal and confidential is being discussed, the interviews would be conducted in camera. And as such, when Bosire's assets and property came up for discussion, it was done behind closed doors at the request of commissioners. Thursday will see Justice Riaga Omolo and Lee Mudoga face the panel. Willis Raburu, Citizen Live at 9.